Hello, good people. This is Avril, and today's inward portrait is all about Kathy Hilton. Kathleen Elizabeth Hilton was born on March the 13th, 1959, in New York City. She has 4 children with husband Rick Hilton. Her oldest daughter is Paris, followed by Nicky, Conrad, and Barron. Kathy has 2 half-sisters, Kyle and Kim. The 3 girls share a mother, Kathleen Mary, also known as Big Kathy. Kathy's father is Lawrence Avanzino, her mother's first husband. Kathy went to private school in Los Angeles, where she met and befriended LaToya Jackson and Michael Jackson. Kathy was 14 and Michael Jackson was 13. The 3 have remained good friends throughout the years. They had a pact to name their first daughters Paris. LaToya and Kathy are still good friends to this day. From 1968 to 1979, Kathy was a child actress, making guest appearances on shows like Happy Days, Bewitched, and Family Affair. In the 1980s and 90s, Kathy had a gift and antique store named The Staircase on Sunset Boulevard, where she sold holiday decor and particularly Christmas decor. She showcased the decor on QVC's Home Shopping Network. She also had a skincare line named Kathy Hilton in 2007. Kathy is an actress, businesswoman, and philanthropist. The Kathy Hilton dress and gown collection launched in 2012. It was inspired by her travels to Palm Beach, Paris, London, as well as architecture, nature, and art. Although she is a Hilton, her favorite hotel is the Waldorf in New York City. Kathy once worked at the Waldorf for 5 years, where she worked in the gift shop and in the sales office. She also lived there for 8 years. She's a great event planner and has planned many weddings, including her daughter's. Kathy is a socialite in Los Angeles, Beverly Hills, and Bel Air. She eats at Craig's Rustia, Nobu, and Mr. Chow, often with her friends and husband. She refers to Kim Kardashian as her niece because, as she says, she went to school with my daughters and they traveled together on family vacations. Kathy married in 1979 to husband Rick Hilton. Kathy met Rick when she was 15 years old and he was 18 years old. They went to Montclair Prep School in Los Angeles. He proposed to her in Lake Tahoe. As a married couple starting out, they did not have money. All they had was relationships with wealthy people and Rick's big last name, Hilton. Kathy quit working as an actress and began working for the Hilton Hotel, just as her husband Rick did. They learned the real estate game and met people like Donald Trump. Together, Kathy and Rick started Hilton and Highland Real Estate Company in Los Angeles. Kathy loves Christmas and has a Christmas tree in every room in her home, ranging from the color white, pink, and green. She starts decorating for Christmas in September and keeps the decorations up until March. She refers to herself as Mrs. Claus. She and her family hosted the Christmas in September, a charity event for Children's Hospital at the Abbey in West Hollywood. Her charity works have benefited the Make-A-Wish Foundation and the Starlight Children's Foundation. Kathy is friends with Faye Resnick, who is also good friends with her sister Kyle. Kathy loves to party, and her favorite hotspot is Craig's, a Hollywood hangout where celebrities go and party. One night, she goes to Craig's with Faye wearing a dress that she wore to the charity event earlier that day. And she leaves Craig's that night wearing a tablecloth, visibly intoxicated, and had to be held up by Faye and Elliot Nims, Paris's former publicist. Kathy claims that she overheated and didn't want to leave to change clothes, but this is Kathy we're talking about, a Studio 54 regular. So a wardrobe stunt like that is nothing to the queen of the party scene. As a mother to her children, she was reserved and wanted to install the Hilton legacy into her kids, sending them to private schools and encouraging fame. But nowadays, she's much more relaxed with her kids, as described by her daughter Paris in the Paris in Love series. Kathy admits that she had to be a certain way and a closed person because she was in New York City, away from her family members. but now she is free. She presents herself as a loving mother and a fun businesswoman. She is media trained and chooses her words carefully. She has made sure that she aligned herself with Michael Jackson and Donald Trump. So, she is who she was bred and groomed to be by her mother, Big Kathy, a Stepford wife by day and a party animal by night, which is not atypical because she clearly has it and her life is under control. She sticks to her friends when they are in trouble. She spoke up for Michael Jackson's character and claimed that he was a good person and that the allegations against him were untrue. She was there for Paris when her sex tape came out. She was also there for her when Paris's grandpa, Conrad Hilton, wrote her out of the will. Even when Paris went to jail, Kathy never turned her back. She is still friends with the Kardashians despite Kim's sex tape. Kathy joined the cast of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills season 11 in 2001. Her sisters Kim and Kyle were already members of the cast since season 1. Kathy has been a fan favorite and surprisingly humorous and relatable, and ever the saleswoman. She has featured real estate on the show to bring attention to the Hilton and Highland Company. Kathy is a mama bear and a good time friend to her friends and a monster to those who cross her. Just ask Lisa Rinna and Garcia Boudier, her cast members on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Or better yet, ask her sisters Kim and Kyle, who she refers to as her half-sisters when they upset her. But think about it. Kathy has been the face of Hilton for decades. Her net worth is $302 million. I can imagine all the mean, bitter, pretentious people that have tried her on many occasions. She had to get thick skin and get women off of her. And you know what? She's still on top. Keep doing your thing, Kathy. Hello, good people. This is Avril, and I want to remind you that some things being shared in this video is under the Fair Use Copyright Act of 1976. The comments and opinion in this video is for entertainment and educational purposes only.